NFL fans, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to do a Week 9 recap. Another crazy week in the NFL as we look forward to Week 10. I'm going to go over everything that I got from Week 9, and we're also going to go over some trades, man. The trades are coming in. Sauce Gardner just gets traded to the Colts. It's crazy. Jalen Phillips goes to the Philadelphia Eagles, guys. What a crazy day so far. Let's get into this Week 9 recap. NFL fans, Week 9 recap coming at you. Today's video is brought to you by Underdog, the ultimate spot for fantasy football. Join their higher and lower bets. It's a lot of fun to get in the game this NFL season. And because you're a part of this community, they're doing a great promo. Use my promo code in the link in the description down below, JALLDAY. $5 in, you get $100 in bonus funds. Now, let's get into Week 9. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We're closing in on 28,000 subscribers. We're going to kick things off. Ravens, Dolphins. Lamar Jackson looked really, really good. Coming back after being injured for several weeks. 28-6, 4 touchdown passes. Derrick Henry looked really good too. 19 carries for $119. 2 of 25 of 40, 261 and an interception. No touchdowns in this game. The defense looks like they're getting healthy. The offense looks so much better with Lamar Jackson at the helm, right? 28-6. Ravens get it done. And as we look towards next week, guys, this Ravens football team has a chance to, get back over 500. They got the Vikings, the Browns, Jets, Bengals, Steelers, Bengals. That's a lot of freaking winnable games here, guys. Going with the Ravens each and every week here, guys. Woo, baby. They could get some W's easy and often, right? Before you know it, they're going to be right there in the mix of it, right? Ravens are 3-5 right now. They're going to probably be 7-5 before we know it, guys. Here we go. Next up, we got the Bears and the Bengals. 89 points in this affair. 2 terrible defenses. The Bears defense banged up for sure. They did have some injuries in the secondary right now. Another trade just got announced. Browns are sending DN Joe Tyron Soyanka and a 7th round pick to the Bears in exchange for a 6th round pick per sources. Chicago lost Dayo Odeyingbo. That name is always so hard to say. He's done for the year, so they added some help at that position, right? So the Bears, tough stretch coming up. They got the Giants, Vikings, Steelers, Eagles. Not a great stretch there. But they were able to pull out the win, 47-42. Joe Flacco did drop a 470 burger on the freaking Bears' heads, right? Kyle Monangai. We took the over on Monangai this weekend. Crushed it for us prop-wise. 26 carries, 176 yards. T. Higgins finally got involved. Last week he only had 1 catch. This week he has 7 over 120 yards. We had a money line bet on the Bears this week. We were good with the Bears. Next up, we got the Vikings and the Lions. How the Vikings win this game. And they only scored 1 touchdown in the last 3 quarters. And the Lions offense just couldn't get going. The Vikings defense, however, did get Van Ginkel and Cashman back. So that is a great additions to that defense, right? The Brian Flores-led defense. Jared Goff goes for 284, 2 touchdowns. They couldn't really get the running game going at all. And Aaron Jones went for 9 for 78. So big first quarter, big David Montgomery football was what kind of flipped it for the Vikings' favor. Winning this game 27-24. The Lions come up short at home coming off a bye. Dan Campbell, you got to get this team playing better, man. That's a must-win game in a division spot. Tough loss there. Here comes an upset alert. Upset alert. How about the Panthers and the Packers? The Panthers somehow beat the Green Bay Packers in Green Bay, giving the Packers only their 2nd loss of the season. Jordan Love, 26-37, 273. Dowdell is the difference maker here, guys. 25 carries, 130 yards, 2 tutties. Running the ball down the Packers' throat. They just couldn't get anything going offensively. 7 points there in the fourth quarter. They had 6 in the second quarter. Packers offense struggled. Tucker Kraft gets hurt. He's done for the year. That's a huge freaking loss for the Packers, right? So they got a tough game coming up, Monday Night Football versus the Philadelphia Eagles and Saquon Barkley. If Dowdle can go for 25 for 130, this Eagles offensive line got healthy, right? Coming off a bye. Everyone's going to be healthy. A.J. Brown's going to be back. Packers are in trouble, guys. It looks like 5-3 is coming, in my opinion. Okay, so Panthers win. I lost a team in Survivor, which was a huge bummer. Packers, come on. Chargers, Titans. Titans moved to 1-8. Chargers 6-3, but it did not come without a huge injury. Joe Alt done for the year. Rashawn Slater's already done for the year. And we saw what the Chargers look like when our boy Joe Alt was out. It doesn't look good for the Chargers moving forward. It never looks good for the Titans moving forward. But yeah, Herbert was okay in this spot. 19 of 29, 252 touchdowns. You know, he also ran for 57 yards, 9 carries. I want to see that under 5 in my opinion. And Oronde Gadsden continues to be impressive. 5 catches, 68 yards. Nothing really to write home about for the Titans. They got the pick 6 early in that game, which kind of put them ahead early, and then they didn't get any touchdowns the second, third, or fourth quarter. Next up, another close one, Falcons and the Patriots, guys. Drake May, 259. Looks really good, 2 touchdowns. He just doesn't turn the ball over, man, and he really keeps the Patriots in games because of that. Michael Penix Jr. and Drake London came back in the spot. London balled out as always, 19 for 118 and 3 touchdowns. Trevion Henderson, I thought was going to have a little bit better of a day, 14 for 55, but Patriots hold on because the Falcons kicker missed an extra point. Huge bummer. Patriots hang on narrowly, 24-23. Falcons outscored them 9-3 in the second half and almost came back. The Patriots kind of took their, foot off the gas a little bit here, guys, and almost blew it. Only 3 points in the second half. Not gonna get it done in most games, guys. But all right, Patriots win 24-23. Guys, if you're into sports betting, check out my memberships. Our Moneyline bets had a great freaking week, man. 49ers Moneyline bet. We had a Seahawks Moneyline bet, Bears Moneyline bet, all cash. And the only Moneyline bet that lost was the Colts. And they got destroyed. The score's not as... It's a little closer, 27-20 than it was. But 49ers dominate 34-20. Mac Jones efficient again. 19 of 24, 235, 2 touchdowns. Christian McCaffrey, 28 for, 106. They're using him a lot. He had another 5 catches for 67 yards. They got to be careful with overusing Christian McCaffrey. You got Brian Robinson Jr. He could play a little bit, guys. Let him cook. Giants did score 14 points in the fourth quarter to make this a football game-ish, but, 17-7 going into halftime. Tough to overcome. Giants have so many injuries. It's crazy. No Cam Scatterbo, no Malik Neighbors. I think the Giants have something to cook with next year, right? It looks like they're going to get an early pick again, 2-7 this year. They're probably going to be 3, 4, maybe 5-win team at best. And then, big bummer for the Colts. They could move to 7-2. Steelers 5-3. The defense looked really, really good. Just manhandling the Colts offensive line from pillar to post. Jonathan Taylor only had 45 yards. Daniel Jones throws for 342, but he also threw 3 interceptions, 2 fumbles. They added another fumble somewhere else. Michael Pittman goes 9 for 115. These corners for the Steelers are very beatable, but you got to deal with a, older but an experienced D-line. Steelers, I don't know if they're going to be able to, I think they're going to lose steam as the season goes on with Ramsey and Slay and Watt and Hayward. Just an old defense. But Colts disappointed me for sure. I definitely went a little too heavy on the Colts betting, especially being in Pittsburgh. That was a dumb mistake on my part. Next up, guys, we got the Broncos and the Texans. Close game. If CJ Stroud doesn't get hurt, he probably wins this game. And the Texans, right? 11 points to come from behind to win another game in the fourth quarter. They were up 15-7 going into the fourth quarter, but Texans defense couldn't hold it. The Broncos offense did just enough, and Mills, the backup quarterback for the Texans, looked awful. 18-15. Broncos win another close game with that 6 in a row. Very impressive stuff. J.K. Dobbins, 15 for 61. Really impressive. Overtime game. Pete Carroll ties it up in overtime. Goes for 2. Doesn't get it. Jaguars get a win. 30-29. I had a Raiders. I think I had them in a spread bet, so I won the spread bet. I think they were like +3 or something like that. So the Raiders, and the points, that cashed for us as well. Brock Bowers lit it up, 12 for 127 and 3 touchdowns. He's so good. So good, but they just traded Jacoby Myers. He is out of the Raiders, man. He is gone. Where did he go? Oh, yeah, the Jaguars. That's right. Yeah, he goes to the Jaguars. He's out of the Raiders. He actually looked pretty good in that spot. Saints, Rams, not much to talk about here. The Rams blew them out like we all thought. 34-10. Stafford throws for 4 touchdowns. Kyron Williams balls out 25 for 114. Tyler Shook struggles in his starting debut. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He was okay. 15 for 24. Could be worse, but we'll see what happens. And Raheed Shaheed just got traded as well. He's gone. Raheed Shaheed going to the Seahawks, man. Lots of trades here today. But, yeah, domination at home by the Rams. We kind of saw that coming. They got a tough matchup versus the 49ers this week. Chiefs, Bills, close one, 28-21. Chiefs offense just really struggled to kind of find an identity in this game. As you can see, the game leaders in passing, rushing, and receiving all by the Buffalo Bills. 273 for Allen, 114 for Cook, 101 for Kincaid. And if we flip it over, Kareem Hunt, 11 for 49. That's just okay. No Pacheco. I should have faded the Chiefs because no Pacheco is a huge deal. Kareem Hunt, he's just not a number 1 back in this league. Highest guy with Rashee Rice with 4 catches and 80 yards. Travis Kelce, 4 for 66. They just weren't able to get the run game going at all. But Bills defense really surprised me. Played really, really good in this spot. And that's if the Bills can play this type of defense for the rest of the year, they were getting after Patrick Mahomes. Bosa had a really big day getting after the quarterback. They could play this kind of defense. Watch out for the Buffalo Bills. Seahawks, Commanders. We called this game. Seahawks dominate. Jaden Daniels dislocates his elbow late in a blowout. He shouldn't even have been in the game at all. 38-14. Sam Darnold. He might be the MVP of the NFL right now. 21 of 24, 334 touchdowns. Woo, baby. But I said the Commanders' defense looked old versus the Chiefs in the previous week. Coming in on a short week, it was tough. Jackson Smith and Jigba continues to be unguardable. 8 catches, $129. Extremely impressive stuff. Him and Sam Darnold are having quite the symbiotic relationship. And then the Cowboys. Oh, the Cowgirls lose again. 27-17. They suck. This defense is ass cheeks, man. Jacoby Brissett goes for 261, 21 of 31. Marvin Harrison Jr. have a day. 796 and a touchdown. That is my Week 9 recap. We got some interesting games as we move on to Week 10. I'm looking forward to this Thursday night game. Raiders, Broncos, Colts, Falcons. That's going to be a close one. I think the Falcons might sneak up on some people here. Bills, Dolphins. A lot of division games, man. A lot of division games that are going to be a lot of fun. Saints, Panthers, Jaguars, Texans, Cardinals, Seahawks, Rams, 49ers. Division games abound. Eagles, Packers. This is a fun freaking week, guys. So make sure you stay tuned for my picks with scores. That's coming out tomorrow probably. And I did an early looks video from Sunday, but this was before the trade deadline, so take that into consideration if you view that video. Again, underdog promo in the link in the description down below. $5 in, $100 in free funds, man. You can't beat that. Using my promo code JALLDAY for new customers. Peace.